Hi, this is Ari, CEO of People Walker, and this is video 2 of our Walker How-To series. In this video, we're going to talk about how you set up your Walker profile. So we're going to start here on the home screen, and at this point, we're going to assume that you've already applied to become a walker and you've been accepted to be a walker, and now you have to set up your profile. So you're going to click on the bottom right corner button. This will take you to your My Walks page, and when you get here, you'll see in the top right corner there's a button that looks like a little gear. If you click on that, that'll take you to your settings page. Now you'll notice that there's a lot more options than there were before, and we'll kind of just start from the top and work our way down. The first button is the Accept On-Demand Walks button. So this is pretty self-explanatory. If you are able to take on-demand walks, then you just toggle that button on. As you can see here, it's already on. You can toggle it off, and then when you're available again, toggle it back on. But another important part of this functionality is that you need to make sure that your location settings are set to the proper settings so that your location updates correctly in order to let potential clients know that you are actually in the area. So the way to do that and to make sure that you're already on the right setting is to go to your settings on your iPhone. So here we're going to go to the iPhone home screen. We're going to click on the settings button. And then once here, you're going to scroll all the way down to where it says People Walker. When you click on People Walker, you'll see that there's a tab that says Location. Click on location and you'll get 3 options. It'll say allow location access never, while using the app, or always. If you're a walker, you're going to want this to be on always. And the reason for that is that if you have it only on while using the app, then as soon as you close the app and move to another location, you will still be shown to any potential clients in the last location that you were when the app was open, even though now you might be on the other side of town. So we just want to make sure that you are accurately depicting where you are and are able to get legitimate requests in the areas that you're actually in. So click always, and then we can head back to the People Walker app. Now the second tab that you see here is the Walk Price tab. Here you're going to be able to set the price for each one of your walks, and this price is for 30 minutes of walking. So currently I have it at $11, so it would be $11 for 30 minutes of walking. If a client books you for an hour or an hour and a half, obviously it would double and triple. So for an hour it would be $22 for me, and for an hour and a half it would be $33. So you can set this price. We set a minimum of $7 and a maximum of $21, but this is the range that we have for now. So make sure to set your price. My lucky number is 11, so I'm just going to leave it at that. The next tab is the Payouts tab. This basically is just a tool to show you how much money you've made, for the month, for the year, your lifetime total. The next scheduled payment date will be on the bottom. And if there's any unpaid balance that's owed to you, it's kind of highlighted in blue there. If you need to also edit your bank account information at any point, you can just click on that tab and then put in the new info, and it will replace the prior info that you put in. So now we're actually going to move on to the fun part, which is the walker profile. So the first thing to fill out on your walker profile is your About Me. You can write anything you want in here. This is just a snapshot of what you want your customers to know about you. I wrote a little something. I want to let people know that I'm one of the co-founders of People Walker. I'm originally from LA. That I'm a big Office fan, and the things that I've done previously prior to People Walker. By no means is this the only thing to write, but it's up to your imagination and what you want people to know about you. So the next button here is the Categories button. And the way that this works is we basically have a filter that clients can use when they're searching for walkers. And walkers can be classified in 4 different categories. These are the 4 categories. The first one is fitness. Second one is mindfulness. third one is knowledge, and fourth one is exploration. So we allow walkers to select up to 2 of these categories to place themselves in. You don't have to select any if you don't want. You can select 1 if you want. So these categories basically are just a way of letting the client know that a walk with you is more focused on any one of these categories. And just to show you how it works from the client side, if you search for any walkers and you hit the filter button on the top right, and let's say, I want to do fitness, then it just filters out all the people that are more fitness focused on their walks. So again, go back, make sure you choose your categories, and then we can move on to the next item. So the next portion of the profile to complete is the skills portion. And in this portion, this is your opportunity to share any special knowledge or experiences that you've had that other people may be interested in. I, for example, have put down entrepreneurship and a law degree because I am a lawyer and I started People Walker and do startups. So some people may find that interesting, but whether it's something with a professional license, or whether you're a chef or a teacher or a mountain climber or a musician or an artist, all of these things are cool, and there's definitely going to be someone out there that wants to learn about what it's like to have that skill set or experience. So make sure that you don't hold back and you really let people know the cool things about you. Another thing to be aware of is that if you do add anything to your profile, hitting the add button, like add skill button alone, is not enough. You got to make sure that you hit the save button on the top right corner as well. This applies to every step of your profile. So just keep that in mind. The next tab is just passions, and that's, exactly what it sounds like. List some of the things that you're passionate about. Again, this is not required, but the more you have on there, the more likely it is that someone is going to be able to connect with you on a mutual interest. And then last but not least, we have languages. People may want to walk with you in order to practice a different language, or maybe they don't speak English, so they want a walker that speaks, a different language. I speak English and I speak Farsi, so I put those down. So it's important that the languages also that you put down are languages that you're pretty proficient in, so that you can actually have conversations with people when they book you. You want to make sure that you fill all of those out, because even if you leave it blank, the title, for example, passions, will still be there, but it'll just show that there are no passions there. If your profile photo isn't there, you can click on edit profile, and at this point you can change your profile photo to whatever you may want it to be. If you logged in with Facebook or Google, it may have automatically pulled your photo from there. If you have any issues or questions, there's also a button here for our support center, which will take you to our Zendesk support center page. And from here you can either go through a bunch of FAQs or guides, or you can contact us directly. The last thing to mention is currently we don't have a preview your profile button. We're working on getting that set up. It should be up within the next few weeks, so that you are able to actually view everything, view your profile the way that a client would view it. So good luck with setting up your profile, and if you have any questions, feel free to look at the support center or contact us. Good luck. Thanks.